What is the sound of the letter A in this word? It's A. Now, what happens if we put a Y in front of the A? How do we read it?
Yahoo, yard, yacht.
When Y comes before A, we read it as Ya. So, how do we write the Ya sound in Hangeul? In Hangeul, instead of writing another letter in front of A, we add one more stroke to the letter for A to create the Ya sound. This is the Korean letter for Ya. 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 In this video, we'll learn how to read these Hangeul letters you see here by connecting them with the pronunciation of familiar English words. Now, let's learn some more Hangeul letters that use the same idea for adding the Y sound to vowels. The first letter E in the word energy represents the AH sound, and the A sound in energy is written like this in Hangeul. In English, to write the Ye sound, you just add a Y in front of the letter E. But in Hangeul, we don't add another letter to show the Ye sound. Instead, just like with the letter Ya, we add one more stroke to the letter E to create the Ye sound. Ye. 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 As you probably remember from the last video, there is another Hangeul letter that has the E sound. Here it is. Like the first letter, it is also read as E, and we can also add a stroke to this letter to create for the Ye sound, like this. Even though this new letter has the same sound as the one we studied earlier, try to learn it by looking at the shape and listening to the sound together. Ye. 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 When we add a Y before the O in the word ogre, it becomes yo, just like the first syllable in the word yoga. In Hangeul, there is a vowel with a sound similar to the English O. That's the letter O. To create a vowel that sounds like the English yo, we add a stroke to the letter O. This makes the letter yo. 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 In fact, the Y in Ya actually shows the E sound. Ya is a sound made by quickly saying E and A together. Listen to this. Ia. Ia. Ya. The Hangeul letter Ya was made by adding a stroke to the letter for A, creating the combined sound Ya, which includes both E and A. So when we see another letter with an extra stroke, we can easily guess that it should be read with an E sound added at the beginning. Like this. Add a stroke to the letter for E, and it becomes Ye. Add a stroke to the letter for O, and it becomes Yo. Now, can you guess the sound of this letter? This is the letter U that we studied in the last video. If we add a stroke like this, how should we read this letter? It becomes U. You can pronounce it like U, or like the first sound in the word youth. U. 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 As we studied in the last video, this letter is O. Now, if we add a stroke to this letter, how should we read it? It becomes Yo. This sound is similar to the first sound in the English word young. Yo. 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 In these 3 videos, we have studied almost all of the Hangeul vowel letters, their shapes and sounds. I say almost all, because there's still one more vowel left. Now, with this last letter, we will complete our study of all the Hangeul vowels. As you may remember, this letter is read as we. This sound is made by quickly combining the O sound and the A sound in sequence. Now, let's think about this. If we quickly combine the O sound and the A sound, what sound will we make? It will be wa. This is the same sound you hear at the beginning of the English word what and at the start of wow. It's a sound made by rounding the lips and then opening them wide. And this sound is written with this letter, wa. Wa, 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 wa.